Hello, it is Friday. Let's go through the markets and see what's going on with everything. Looks like gold got bid down yesterday. Semi's up slightly. We're seeing a BNO XLE divergence this morning. What was interesting yesterday is gold got bid down on flat volume, moderate volume, but TLT got a bid up 0.58. Now you could get in the weeds and say this is a low volume upthrust, but I think the combination here is like the entire story, right? We're seeing bonds up, gold down. I'm reading that as the dovish legs being rotated. It's not breaking. I think at this point, if gold and TLT sold together, that would be repricing. And I think that at this point, it's just gold was hitting a key level. It got sold out just for some profit taking. And at this point, we're just seeing money rotating out of a crowded extended trade and into some growth. So what would the growth look like? Maybe XLC. We got a bid on that yesterday. XLK. We got a bid on that yesterday. And SMH slightly had a bid. So I think at this point, we're still looking at a cash zone of like 392 for gold. But I'm not reading this as like a crazy movement. I'm just seeing this as kind of money rotating into some other names here. Just because TLT was up, gold was down, and not by a crazy amount. VIX is at a extremely low level. We're down at the reduced exposure level now. Just enough. So nobody's scared, nobody's worried. Pretty interesting. And yesterday closed mixed, and we got a mixed pre-market. SignalDeck just released a market review, so we're using the St. Louis FRED API, Polygon API, and some internal algorithms to really just kind of read confidence levels, what's moving, what's not. Oil rates are down, volatility's down, dollar's flat, oil was down. Momentum unexplained on the gold. And then the sector looks to be XLY, XLK, which we're seeing that, and this complements kind of our read from this morning. XLK is being favored. So we're going to look at that this morning and see if we can come up with anything. The narrative is real rates are down, volatility's down, and oil's down, but it's strong. There's a lot of noise here, and then gold stretched, oil stretched, and SMH is stretched there. This morning we got core retail sales coming out, and later on consumer sentiment, which I don't really care about that, but the core retail sales will be interesting, so we'll watch that and see where that goes. Let's look at our trades and see what's going on here. We got IEHI, just purely technical play. Got a low volume and decisive candle. And the stop's still at the 20-day. If I could type, that'd be great. RVMD. It's just still further consolidating. So we got a low volume pullback. Looking really good. I'm going to move this up a touch. And we're getting closer to the target. Yeah. I don't have any sign of weakness, but I do want to start kind of trailing the 20-day and seeing if that helps anything. IEFA, currently where it was yesterday, more or less. Low volume, so we're just still floating around, consolidating on moderate volume here. Okay, A and F, we're down on that, so let's see what happens. Okay, so higher volume pullback. 20 days starting to kind of turn over. We'll see where this goes. Okay, so it's just testing that on higher volume, which isn't really a good sign. Let's see. But it's still less volume than the breakout, so I'll take that. FSLY, low volume, non-harmonic, but that's where all the buyers showed up, trying to break that higher volume upthrust. Pre-market is a little low. I'm going to move this up just a touch behind that 20-day. FSLY. Where does it break even on this thing? 30. We're getting close here. What's going on with this? Break even was 30. Target was that. I'm gonna move. Yeah, let's just see where this goes. Sellers came in, but then buyers pushed it back up, but still could not get it up higher than the previous day on low volume. This was a gap fill play, so still moving, stop up slightly. This is non-harmonic. Path, large volume. Oh, we had break even on path, so we're going to do this. With that amount of volume and that candle, we should not be seeing this come down anytime soon. We're watching this for price target. Was that high volume? Yeah. Break even. Watching for price target today. Okay, BAC, we're just riding the XLF macro wave here. And I'm going to move this up a touch. Back. Pre-market is 64. Okay, so pre-market's up. I need to remember this stuff. Same volume as previous day, and it's retesting that open. Previous day's open. $20-day. ECO. Pre-market's down considerably. High volume up thrust. Our stop's going to remain. Okay, EUFN. Like low volume. It looks good. Just kind of bouncing around. Stop loss remains. IQLT. I saw this bouncing on pre-market. And pre-market's 52, so it's up slightly. Stop loss is still at the original target. Okay. EPOL. This is like low volume pullback. Stop's pretty tight. That was the original target, I guess. And then man. We're finally up a little bit on man. So this was kind of a low volume bar there. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Low volume. Okay, that's the book. Let's look at our runs. See what's popping off on our scanner this morning. We got leadership filter. There's a lot of TAC, TVX, Dropbox. It's interesting. Let's see. Primary, bull flag, breakout. These are always fun to watch. PSA. Q still getting bids. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see. This morning we were looking at Dell. Looks like it broke that line in the sand, but it did it on a very high volume and decisive upthrust candle. So that's looking to be a fake out there. What else did we post about? I think that's about it. We had a confirmation on IWP breaking this line in the sand from a couple days ago. So we'll probably get into that this morning. Let's just run through this real quick. Walmart's trying to get bids with Costco. Microsoft, BW's looking gross. Google's pulling back. CVS is definitely rolled over. Visa. Geo's continuing to pull back there. That's our path position. Eco. FXD. And then the yen trust is getting closer to our cash zone. Always watching nice, and that's about it. Okay, this is pretty easy. Let's see here. I think that's about it. Easy, quiet day. We're going to move some stops. We're going to watch RVMD. See if we can get our price target hit on that. And then there was another one to look at as well. So let's look at Twitter. I posted some stuff earlier. I'm trying to figure out what I posted. USDJPY, significant distribution there. And rate hikes might be coming as soon as September. So sellers are fading the rally, as we can see that. Oh, BBAI, this is such a joke stock. If you look at the daily on this is just markdown after markdown after markdown. But if you ever want to feel really good about yourself, just go to the subreddit for Big Bear and just hope that you have the confidence that these bag holders have. And then this morning's meme stock, AMPG, I've been seeing this all over Twitter and Reddit. They had a rough pre-market. Company reported widening loss and lower revenue in the second quarter. And now it's pre-market testing the levels back from May, which was this entire move. So it'll be interesting to see what that does this morning. I'll probably be live tweeting that. Yesterday I posted SpaceX on the 4-hour, fighting that 100 level, which I think is really interesting. And we're just seeing a low volume pullback into that. We had a high volume into that level. So I'm not seeing as many short bear tweets on SpaceX, which I really enjoyed those because they're really, really stupid. So watching that, I think that's interesting. But yeah, the numbers just came out. I'll look at those offline and post that on Twitter. And having a pretty easy day. So talk to you later.